Mel Kiper mock draft has the Lions taking Tyree Wilson, defensive end at Texas Tech.
Do you know much about him, guys?
Well, let me tell you about him. The Lions finished the season with 8 wins in their final 10 games, but their explosive offense papered over massive holes on the other side of the ball. They ranked last in the league in yards per play allowed and opposing QBR. They had issues defending the run and the pass, Braylon. Wilson, the top true defensive end in this class, would help both. He can use his burst at the snap to beat offensive tackles on passing downs, or use his 6'6" frame to hold up against the run. An edge rushing duo of Wilson and Aiden Hutchinson would be formidable, with surprise rookie James Houston working in obvious passing downs.
Where's Pascal?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Plus, if Detroit plays its cards right, it could use the number 18 pick on a cornerback. This is a little too high to take one, and if you're curious about the quarterback position, General Manager Brad Holmes likely to take a close look at this class and weigh each passer against veteran Jared Goff, who had a stellar second half of the season. So there you go. Taking the top true pass rusher off the field. But I will ask you, Braylon, why would they need one if they already have Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Pascal, and James Houston?
Josh Pascal had 2 sacks last year. Pipe down. We don't know exactly what
Kaminsky.
You said Pascal.
No, I said Pascal though. But do you project Pascal to be anything?
I think he can
formidable.
I think he can be okay. But right now the Lions have a bunch of defensive linemen that you don't know exactly what they're going to be. You saw a couple flashes, you saw a couple plays, but you don't know what they're going to be. Also, if you look at the teams that they played in terms of the defensive lines for the offensive lines for the teams they played against, and I'll just go into the season backwards. They played the Packers, whose line got better towards the year, and I think they will have a good line next year. Bears suck, Panthers suck, Jets suck, Vikings suck, Jaguars are okay, Bills line suck, Giants line is okay, Bears line suck, Packers line wasn't good when the Lions played them back then. Dolphins line, Terran Armstead was hurt damn near the whole year. They weren't necessarily good. Cowboys line was pretty good. And this is, I've already went through the season, so a lot of that is bad offensive lines that you played against, all right? You got to ensure next year you're not playing against that. You're playing against the Chiefs next year. Chiefs got the second best line in football with the best center in football by the name of Creed Humphrey. You got to play against the Chargers when the Chargers are healthy. Once again, if they're ever healthy. They got a squad. Rashawn Slater, who was out this year, he'll be back next year. You got to play against Rashawn Slater in the AFC West. Baltimore's going to have, they're the number 3 ranked line at the end of this season. So next year, you're going to play against some heavy hitters at the offensive line. That's why you got to shore up that defensive line. I like Tyree Wilson.